So Liz, let's just share with few words about you, what you do, who you are, where are you, just a little bit so that our participants can get to know you.
Okay. Well, I'm Liz. I'm Canadian, but I live in Tuscany, Italy. I've been here for 11 years. I met my husband working on cruise ships, trading time for money. But it is what it is. We moved here, and I became a stay-at-home mom in 2013 when Isabella was born. She's 9 now, and then in 2015, I decided I wanted to get back into earning money of my own again. And I started network marketing, which I've been doing now successfully for a total of 7 years.
Oh,
And yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much
perfect.
me. Yep.
That's perfect, Liz. That's perfect. And so tell us a little bit about what were your results like before you joined Thinking into Results?
Oh God. Okay. Well, I started in 2015 for the products. I love my company. I still love the products. It's all amazing. And like anybody or most of anybody's out there watching who's in network marketing, you start off, you've got that like amazing energy and the rah, rah, rah. And it's just started with a bang. And then, so that was 2015. And then it kind of leveled off and stayed there until I met Ava, to be
Mm,
completely honest. I was, doing the do. I was like working from my phone and I was a stay-at-home mom. And no matter how many hours I put in or didn't, it was just like I always was capping out at about 2,000, 2,500 Canadian. And if you live in Italy like me, that works out to about 50 cents. So, I didn't see the return. I wasn't living the freedom time, freedom income like it's supposed to be in network marketing.
yeah.
And then I saw Ava's ad and the rest is history. So thank
Oh,
God.
I'm loving this. And you also worked super hard, right? I mean, I remember you said you were just like really sitting at your laptop until midnight trying to hit your targets at month end.
Yeah.
We're working
And I
super.
mean, always like, and like I said, I love my company. They're awesome. And,
Yeah.
they give us tons of bonuses and stuff like that. Obviously you got to put the work in. It's network marketing for a
Yeah.
reason. But yeah, I mean, it didn't matter. Like I was always right down to the wire to get the bonus. And, sometimes I would achieve it and sometimes I wouldn't. And if I did achieve it, my income would go up. But then like you teach us the thermostat, it goes right back to where my mind thinks it should be, right? So, and it wasn't until you truly helped me figure that out, like that, then I blew the doors off of it. So,
Mm. So tell us,
yeah.
like, what's changed, Liz? I mean, your results changed so fast.
Yep.
Tell us some of the biggest wins that you had ever since you started the mentorship process with us.
Oh God. Well, I saw your ad, I think it was a Facebook post. I don't even remember now. I just remember you
Yeah.
seeing you on Facebook because I was like, slogging it out, like connecting and doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, finding people, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, wow, that's perfect because it's in my time zone and it starts on Monday. And so I registered and, I went through the 5-day, which you guys are just finishing now. And it was amazing. Like I felt a shift within day 1 and 2. And remember, I won 2 prizes. I was like the only person to ever win 2 prizes.
So
So that
good.
was awesome. And I could just feel it, and then I joined the program. And within 2 weeks, so for example, my company this time last year started this new bonus. So we had to get to a certain number of points, let's say. And before I started with you, I was up until 20 minutes before the deadline trying to get my last 2 points. And I managed it, but I had worked like ridiculous hours, like not the network marketing freedom time and freedom money that we all want. And so then I joined the program after I did the master class, best decision I ever made. And within 2 weeks, I hit my target for the month. And then everything for the last 2 weeks of that month was complete and utter gravy. So I was like, I remember messaging you and I remember being afraid to message you like, oh my gosh, she's so busy. And you're just like, oh my God, you're so like, hey, I love the fact that you're so hands-on with us. You're the best mentor ever. Like
I
awesome.
love it.
But yeah, and then it was like, just, everything just came, I still worked, but not as much, and things came easier. And if I had an issue, I could switch, my mind faster and be more productive and be more present, and, non-negotiable movie night and pizza night with the family, and not like, okay, I'm just going to go take this one call. Like, that's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It's amazing.
So tell us your other wins, because this was like the first 2 weeks, right? What happened a few months after?
Oh my gosh. Well, during the masterclass, you were telling us how it's like, we have to take care of ourselves and, do things for yourself, and it helps with your mindset, et cetera, et cetera. So then I signed up to do like a massage every Friday. My girl's amazing. And I remember like listening to my affirmations and stuff on the way to the massage, and laying there on the table, like in and out of consciousness, like doing my C-type goal and stuff. And then boom, I get in the car, take my phone off of do not disturb. And I had 2 new clients, one from Portugal and one from Australia. And my affirmation at the time was to build a global team. So I was like, oh my God, I remember messaging you, telling you about that. And I think it was in the Q&A or something. But then, I started the end of January. And like I said, I was working less hours. Like I went from working 40, 50 hours, like literally like a job, to like me having a conversation with a now business partner. And she was like, okay, really? Tell me how much you work. And she was just trying to call me out, And I remember looking at my planner and I was like, 18, 15 hours. And I was like, holy crap, is that for real? And then I literally picked it up and showed it to her, because I was like, this is it. Like, my time block is green for working hours, the color of money. And that's all I work. Like, I don't, that's it. And she's like, wow. And she's still in it, obviously, and loving it. So
I think we haven't shared the biggest change, right? Which is how your income went up.
That's the best part. That it's one of the best parts. So I started the end of January, and everything, like I said, flowed. I was still working, but I was working better. And it was in May, I got my pay, my statement, and I messaged you because I hit my first 10,000 month. So yay!
I need to recap this for everybody, because we shared a lot of things. Yes, money is the tool, but it's a massive measurement of your mind, like, where is your mind programmed? And so you were like 5 years in the business, and you were capping at 2,200 and overworked and like really working. I remember when I was on the call with you, you were like sneezing, you were just burning out,
Yeah.
And you went from that within just 4 months to 10K solid, and also you halved your working hours.
Yep.
Now, this is all like the external, of what happened inside of you. What would you say about these shifts or about these results makes you the most happy? Like, what is the most fulfilling part of this transformation?
I think, you learn so much about yourself, that's huge for me, because, if someone tells me, okay, you need to go and do this, I'm a go-getter, as you know, and I will put my all in. But to know that you can get that, you can still do that, but you don't have to like work as hard, and you can enjoy more time, and, and you just start attracting the people that you like, you want to be around, like Evas. You start attracting Evas into your life, and then before you know it, you have like your little army of Evas, and everybody's just like on this amazing high, and everybody's winning, and I don't mean all monetarily. I mean like winning in different areas of their life that they think, oh my gosh, I didn't know that would work. TIR would work for this. I didn't know TIR would work for that. It works for everything, like everything. I listen to Bob when I run. I listen to Bob in the car. I listen to him when I do dishes, was doing my affirmations when I was working out this morning. Like, it's just, you make it a part of your life, like wrap yourself in the TIR blanket. I don't know how else to say it, but it's like, it's so comforting, right? Like, because people have issues, like personal issues and all kinds of stuff. And it's like, it's there for you. It's your BFF that is always there for you in your mind, which is where we need it the most, really. I mean, people can fake a lot of stuff, but you can't fake it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
So your results always tell the truth, right? What's happening in your mind, not your potential, but what's happening in your mind. So Liz, what would you say the difference is to just leave after the masterclass and do nothing versus jump into mentorship?
You won't, you tell yourself that you will do the work, but you won't. And the difference is that I know, because like I said, I love my company, 7 years now, almost 7 years. Yeah, no, 7 years. What month are we? April? Soon to be May. So May will be 7 years. I'm sorry.
I'm the same.
Mommy brain.
I lost track of time.
And it is Friday. So, but no, they've sent us, and they've had like amazing people come in and talk to us, you know, about like mindset and everything, you know, but I can't reach out to them when I need them. They don't know I exist. They don't know my big wins and my small wins. That's the difference. You have Eva, not in a weird way, but in your pocket, in your mind, like on your shoulder, you know, like whenever you need her, she's there, the community's there, your success advisor is there. Like we are all here to help each other. And like, I love seeing like new people have joined, like, yay, so-and-so. And I just think to myself, oh my God, I remember that feeling, you know? And I was like scared when I joined. Remember, I was broke. I was like, I don't even think I told my husband yet, you know, that I used the money. And, you know, I was sitting in this chair crying and saying to you, Eva, I cannot fail. Because I was just so frustrated. And I just thought, I've been to see Tony Robbins. I've sat with Brendan Bouchard. I've been with all these people, like, and they're amazing. Don't get me wrong. I have all their books and it's wonderful. But all I needed was, it was in your voice. Like, I just knew, I've got goosebumps now, but I just knew I could trust you. You get it, you know, like, and you support us. Like, I know you're growing like so big, you know, but like nobody gets left behind unless they choose themselves. That's the thing, right? Like you're in it full on, we're in it full on, and everybody rises. Like, I don't know if that kind of sounds corny, but that's the way it is to me. Like, you know,
this
like,
is exactly it. And we celebrate everybody's wins.
Because people won't do it on their own. You will let yourself down faster than you'll let anybody else down. I know, because I've done it. I've done it in the past a gazillion times, but now is different. Now I have the tools. Now I have the people in my corner who I won't let myself down, but if I start to waver, they won't let me let myself down. And that's the difference. And you can't put a price on that. I don't care who you are, who you've been trained by, what company you're with. Nobody can switch your mind for you except you, with the help of somebody like Eva. And when you do it, trust me, it's like, wow. Everything, like, it's wow. Yeah. And it's fast. Like it's as fast as you want it to be. It could be tomorrow for some people, you know? So
yeah, sometimes it's just making a decision that already brings you more money. So Liz, I suppose my final question, you know, there is a lot of other women and men watching us right now, and we literally have a few more days left, you know, for them to receive the special offer. What would you say to them? They're wondering, you know, they're like, probably the intuition says, yes, you know, Eva can help me, the team can help me, but there's like all sorts of worries, doubts, and fears. What would you say to them?
Just do it. That's what I mean. I procrastinated, but I was lucky that I got in on sales and marketing mastery, because if it truly, that Facebook group alone helped me catapult my income to 10K. Like, I literally followed step by step, because she kicked me in the butt one time on a Q&A call. I was like, oh, we have this new thing happening in my company, but I have to wait for my upline. And she shut me down and she was like, what do you mean you're waiting? You just do it. Everything you need is there in the group. And then you're scrolling through like and I was like, oh my God. And I did it, and boom, you know, everything I needed to get to where I wanted to be was right at my fingertips. So, I mean, if you're contemplating it at all, like, do yourself the favor and, I mean, just do it. I now think of like, how much money like I've spent on, and okay, I'm Canadian and I'm a mom, so wine and stuff, you know, and it's just like, what does it get you? You know, this changes your life in so many different areas. Like, and it never stops. It never stops. Like it goes while you're asleep, like it's constant.
8,000 euros in pool is 30 euros per day for 9 months.
Yeah.
Which you can spend on other things, or you can save on other things and multiply your income and fulfill your dreams. And so this is a choice that everybody makes.
Absolutely. I mean, some people spend that much on coffee a day or a couple cocktails on a Friday. Like, I mean, and I love that too, right? I mean, my God, I live in Prosecco land. So, but like you have to put it in perspective. Like if you want to be here, you need somebody like Eva. We need people like Eva to get us there mentally. And then you just go, that's
Cool.
my opinion.
Well, listen, Liz, thank you so much. I don't know about you guys, but Liz is always raising my energy. She's just like full of happiness and joy. And this is just you fulfilling your dreams, doing the work and proving to yourself what you're capable. That is just like oozing out of you, and we can feel it. So I congratulate you for making a decision. And I hope we inspired a lot of you to make a decision. So thank you, Liz. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. Ciao, everybody.
Bye-bye.